hope you enjoy the first part of my Halloween special. Please like and subscribe. The Hollow Whisper. It was Halloween night in the small town of Everwood, known for its eerie legends and dark woods. Lucy, a high school senior, was excited about the annual Halloween party at the old Thompson mansion, rumored to be haunted. Ignoring her friends' warnings about the mansion's grim history, she donned her witch costume and headed out. The party was lively, filled with laughter and costumed revelers. But as midnight approached, the atmosphere shifted. A loud crash echoed from the basement, silencing the crowd. Curiosity pulled Lucy and a few friends toward the dark staircase leading down. "Let's check it out," she suggested, her heart racing with a mix of fear and excitement. Reluctantly, her friends followed. As they descended, the air grew colder. At the bottom, they found the door ajar, a faint light flickering inside. Pushing the door open, they stumbled upon a gruesome sight, a ritualistic altar surrounded by ominous symbols and a single flickering candle. The walls seemed to pulse with a dark energy. "What is this?" one friend whispered, eyes wide with terror. Before anyone could answer, they heard a low, chilling laugh from behind. A figure cloaked in black emerged from the shadows, a glinting knife in hand. Panic surged through Lucy. "Run!" she screamed, and they dashed back up the stairs, hearts pounding. But Lucy felt a sharp tug on her costume, causing her to stumble. Looking back, she saw the figure gaining on them. In a desperate bid for survival, Lucy bolted into the woods surrounding the mansion, her friends scattering in different directions. The trees loomed like sentinels, their twisted branches reaching out as if to ensnare her. She could hear the figure's footsteps behind her, relentless and menacing. Breathless, she zigzagged through the trees, praying to evade the killer. After what felt like an eternity, she found a narrow stream. Remembering a trick from a survival show, she stepped in, hoping to mask her scent. The water was freezing, but she pressed on, her heart racing. Suddenly, she spotted a flicker of light ahead, a cabin. She approached cautiously, heart pounding, and knocked frantically on the door. An elderly man opened it, confusion and concern etched on his face. "Help! Someone's trying to kill me," she gasped. The man hesitated but finally let her in, locking the door behind her. "Stay quiet," he whispered, peering out the window. Lucy watched in terror as the cloaked figure appeared in the clearing, scanning the area. The man pulled her down, hiding them both beneath a dusty table. Minutes felt like hours as they held their breath. The figure circled the cabin, pausing to listen. Just as Lucy thought they were safe, the door burst open, splintering wood flying everywhere. "Where are you?" the killer hissed, his voice cold and menacing. The man pulled out a shotgun, his hands steady despite the chaos. "You'll regret this," he growled, aiming at the intruder. A tense standoff ensued. In an instant, the killer lunged. A shot rang out, echoing in the silence. Lucy flinched as the figure collapsed, but as she peeked out, she gasped in horror. The killer was still moving, his eyes burning with fury. The old man cursed under his breath. "He's not dead." Before Lucy could react, the killer lunged for the man, knocking the shotgun away. A struggle ensued, and Lucy could only watch in disbelief as the man fought for his life. In a swift motion, the cloaked figure drew a dagger from his belt and plunged it into the old man's side. "No!" Lucy screamed, but the words felt lost in the night. The man crumpled to the floor, gasping for breath as the killer stood over him, bloodied and triumphant. The terror surged back in Lucy's chest as she knew she had to escape. She bolted from her hiding place, darting out the door and into the woods once more. The moonlight barely penetrated the canopy above, and the shadows twisted around her, making her feel like the trees themselves were alive. The sound of footsteps echoed behind her, the killer's laughter a haunting melody that drove her forward. Lucy pushed deeper into the woods, branches clawing at her costume, her breath coming in sharp gasps. She had no plan, just the primal instinct to survive. She stumbled upon a thicket, ducking behind a fallen tree, her heart racing. The killer's footsteps grew closer, and she could hear him taunting her. "You think you can hide? I will find you, Lucy." His voice sent chills down her spine. This was part 1 of my scary Halloween special. Let me know what you think is going to happen next and come back tomorrow for part 2. My Halloween special is a trilogy and I really hope you like it. Please like and subscribe.